Willkommen, bienvenue, welcome. My name is Carola, and in today's video we are going to see Unstable Comedy, which is a stand-up comedy in Paris. The first time I heard about Unstable Comedy was actually during the first confinement, and they put on a show every Tuesday evening. And you know, I was confined on my own, and so I was really looking forward to that show, and it was fantastic every time. The choice of comedians is really different to what I see in most other stand-up comedies. Most of them are female, and all the jokes are nice. There are no nasty, mean jokes. So this is where the comedy will take place. Yeah, so we're sitting in the room, it's tiny, and so you really have to make a reservation.
Welcome to Unstable Comedy, where all the comedians are unstable. But I think your seats are pretty stable, aren't they? Just uncomfortable. So my name's Elspeth, I'm your host for today. I'm British. Yes. So, yes, thank you. So this is the right accent, everybody.
So my name's Elspeth and I'm the host of Unstable Comedy. I hosted this evening. It was great fun, fantastic audience from all over the world, and we also had comedians from all over the world, which was wonderful. You can find me on Instagram, Lost in France, because I often get lost. I found my way here because I've been here before. And yeah, please come to the next show. Or the 31st. We're quite excited.
Thank you, Tariq. Give him a big round warm up. The same green light while motorcycle drivers pound on your car like you're trying to make a drug deal in a third world country. Not until you have squared your shoulder and stared down a bus driver with murder in his eyes will you really understand the true soul of a Parisian. Listen, I've integrated so well that if I go back to Canada, they will let me get through one intersection before they pull me over and take away my passport.
So we're at Les Ecuries Bar, which is in the heart of the 2nd arrondissement of Paris, where we've just finished our Unstable Comedy show. We did our 3rd live show, our 2nd since everything opened up. We're so excited. So what's really special is that this is a women-run show. One of the things we noticed about comedy is that it's just so male-dominated, and sometimes men can be funny. We do try to get as many of them as we can on our show. But we really love that this one is run by 2 amazing women, myself and Else. We started this show right before the lockdown, and we actually didn't get a chance to do our first live show before the lockdown, so we moved on to Zoom, like everybody else did. And I know Zoom comedy gets a really bad rap, but we really enjoyed it. It's a different kind of art form, so if you're expecting the same thing you get in a bar, you'll be disappointed. But for everybody who is willing to sort of shift their mindset a little bit, Zoom comedy was really amazing. And actually we're really reaping the benefits of that Zoom comedy now, because we've got a network from all over Europe. And those people are going to start coming to our show. I made contacts with people in Germany, in England, in America, who all came into our Zoom show. And they're going to be coming to our show soon too. So that's another thing that makes Unstable Comedy really special, is our networks around the world. Fresh blood every week. You won't be seeing the same Parisian comics all the time.
Hi, I'm Sarah Donnelly. I'm a stand-up comedian in Paris, and that's why I'm at this comedy show. And I'm a friend of Else and Rebecca, who are other female comedians in Paris, and there's not too many of us. And they just started this show at Les Ecuries, which I thought was really cool. And I had a really great time. Like, I wasn't sure how it was gonna go without a microphone. It's not my first show without a microphone, but it's been a while. But yeah, it was totally fine. And then I did hold on to my phone at one point because I was using it, and I just kind of like kept waving it around. I was like, I hope this isn't distracting, but I can't. I just have to do something with my hands. So I've been doing stand-up in Paris since 2012. So God, that's almost 10 years that I've been doing stand-up in Paris, and the scene just keeps getting bigger and bigger, and more people keep joining it, which is actually really exciting. It's nice to like see how it's grown. You guys can find me on Instagram and TikTok and Facebook at Sarah D Comedy. I'm also on YouTube as well on a channel called Amber and Sarah, where I record videos with my comedy wife Amber Minogue, and we've been doing Emily in Paris recap videos.
Let's bring up your next comedian. He's very funny, and he comes all the way from Australia by way of Iceland. Give it up for Jono!
You adorable idiots. What do you do? What do you do with your life? What do you do? What do you do? What do you do for a living? What do you do? I fucking hate that, because when you're a comedian and you tell someone, what do you do? What do they always say?
Tell me a joke.
Yeah, you say I'm a comedian. Tell me a joke. Tell me a joke. And I never understand that, because it's like, when have you ever been at a dinner party and you say, oh, what do you do, Susan? Oh, I'm a hairdresser. Prove it! Dylan, get a chair. Do we have scissors? It's not really, I don't care! So my name is Jono Duffy. I'm a comedian, a stand-up comedian. I'm originally from Australia. But I moved to France in September last year, and I've been in Paris since January this year, so I'm very new. And tonight I was performing at Unstable Comedy, which is at Les Ecuries. I don't know if I said that right. Les Ecuries Bar in the 2nd arrondissement.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. And I was just performing some stand-up comedy. This is my second time performing here. I really like it. It's a small room. It's compact. It's intimate, but it's a nice place. It was a very mixed crowd, mixed bag of performers, I guess is what you would say, which I'm not used to in comedy. Normally, when you are queer or differently abled or basically not a straight white man, normally in comedy you're the token, yeah, and that's one thing I've noticed about the scene here in Paris, is that it's actually really inclusive, which is nice. It's nice to not be like an other. For me, in my own journey up until now, I've always kind of felt a kindredness with other comedians who are not straight white men. If you want to find me, I'm on all of the socials. So I'm on TikTok, Jono Duffy. I'm on Instagram, Jono Duffy is Jono. I'm on Facebook. There's YouTube. I have a Patreon as well.
How's everybody doing? You still comfortable? Yeah, you have a nice evening?
Yeah.
They were hilarious, weren't they? But they do need therapy. Seriously.
It's not cheap.
And it's not cheap.
So I hope you liked that video, and if you did, please give it a thumbs up, and of course come to the next show.
Yes, please do.
Yeah, see you next time.
If you
Bye.
speak a bit of English.
Oh yes, yeah, if you speak English. There was someone,
Don't come if you don't speak English.
there was someone just speaking French, and
Oh my
he
goodness.
insisted on being on the
Yeah.
show.
Yeah, no.
So-
Come if you speak English.
Yes, really good. Bye.
Bye.